Hello, my name is Tulistiani and my student number is C11.2019.02036. And today I want to explain about interpreting, like the difference of interpreting and translation. And yeah, enjoy watching. First is the difference of translation and interpreting. The difference of interpreting and translation is that interpreting deals with the spoken language in real time, while translation focuses on written content. Interpretation is the target language is spoken, but the target language is written. Okay, and the second is how many kinds of interpreting. Basically, interpreting has two main kinds of interpreting. The first is simultaneous interpreting, and the second is consecutive interpretation. Simultaneous interpretation is when the interpreter immediately interpreting the speaker, so that someone else can listen straight away. This interpretation usually used in meeting and conference, important conference like that. And the second is consecutive interpreting. This interpreting is the interpreter meeting in the small room, and somewhere else the speaker speaks for a few minutes, and then the interpreter take a note, and then the speaker stops, and the interpreter give an interpretation of what the speaker said in the target language, and then the speaker starts again, and so on. This is usually in the street or in the hospital, like when the patient from the other country. So yeah, like that. And the next is what kind of people will want to be an interpreter. So become interpreter is not easy because they have to interpret immediately. So interpreter must be able to understand at least two language and culture, and you should have to be able to listen and speak immediately. Like when you listen in short language, you have to immediately speak in the target language. Like if you listen in the English, you have to speak in Indonesia. And you must learn first what you want to interpret. Like if you want to interpret in the mental health conference, you have to learn about that first, and you have to learn about the speaker research. Yeah, this what is another aspect of interpreting. You should have building the trust from the client, from the anyone. And the next is you also have discipline, and you have to get the understanding of the client, what they want. The next is what is the best thing of interpreting. The first is we can learn about something, like about culture or the other, because when we interpreting about something, we also have to learn before about that kan. And we also meeting anyone else from like important person and the other. What are other advantages of interpreting? The advantages of interpreting is we can meet important person like a president, diplomat, artist, or the other that we never imagine can meet before. And the last is we can go anywhere for free. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if I have a mistake in the middle of video, and Thank you. Enjoy watching. Bye.